Hello, future Aussies! Big student visa changes coming in 2025. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're dreaming of studying in Australia, listen up. Australia's changing its student visa rules for 2025, and we're telling you everything you need to know. From easier applications to important courses, we've got the inside information to help you understand these exciting changes. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell so you won't miss any updates. Let's get started. Less paperwork, more studying, easier paperwork. Imagine a world where you spend less time buried in forms and more time focusing on your studies. That's the dream, right? Well, it's becoming a reality. Okay, everyone, let's talk about the good stuff first. The Australian government has heard your concerns and is taking action to make your life easier. The Australian government is making it easier to apply for your student visa. This means a smoother process from start to finish, with fewer hurdles to jump through. They're reducing the paperwork, which means less stress for you. No more endless forms and complicated procedures, just straightforward steps to get you where you need to be. If you meet the requirements, you'll need fewer documents. This streamlined process ensures that you can focus on what's important, your education and your future. This means less time gathering papers and more time getting ready for your Australian adventure. Imagine all the extra time you'll have to plan your trip, explore new places, and immerse yourself in a new culture. And it gets even better. The changes don't stop at just reducing paperwork. They're also launching a new online system that's super easy to use. This system is designed with you in mind, making the application process as simple and intuitive as possible. This means you can easily apply and track your application. No more guessing games or waiting in the dark. You'll have real-time updates at your fingertips. No more waiting and wondering. You'll know exactly where your application stands and what steps are next. It's all about making your life easier. The goal is to remove the barriers that stand between you and your dreams. So get ready to embark on this exciting journey with confidence and ease. The future is bright, and it's waiting for you in Australia. Fast-track your future important courses. Now, if you're planning to study something that's in high demand in Australia, you're in luck. The new visa rules are giving priority to courses in healthcare, engineering, and IT. Australia needs skilled workers in these areas, and they're welcoming international students. This means your visa application will be reviewed faster. So, if you're dreaming of being a nurse, an engineer, or working in IT in Australia, now is the perfect time to apply. Now let's talk about some of the changes that need a bit more attention. These changes are crucial for both prospective international students and the universities that host them. Understanding these updates can help students plan better and universities manage their resources more efficiently. The updated Ministerial Direction 111, or MD 111, is setting limits on how many international students each university can accept. This directive aims to balance the quality of education and the capacity of universities to provide adequate resources and support to their students. By capping enrolments, the government hopes to ensure that international students receive a high standard of education and support services. In 2025, this limit is set at 270,000 students across Australia. This number is a significant increase from previous years, reflecting the growing demand for Australian education among international students. However, it also means that universities need to be more strategic in their enrolment processes to ensure they do not exceed their allocated limits. Here's how it works. Universities will get faster visa processing for up to 80% of their student limit. This incentive is designed to encourage universities to manage their enrolments more effectively and ensure that the majority of their students can start their studies without unnecessary delays. Faster visa processing can significantly reduce the stress and uncertainty that often accompanies the application process for international students. This means if a university can accept 10,000 students, they'll get faster processing for the first 8,000 applications. This system is intended to streamline the enrolment process and make it more efficient for both students and universities. By prioritising the first 80% of applications, universities can ensure that the majority of their students receive their visas in a timely manner, allowing them to focus on their studies and settle into their new environment. However, after that, any remaining applications will take longer to process. This means that students who apply later may face delays in receiving their visas, which could impact their ability to start their studies on time. It's important for prospective students to be aware of these timelines and plan their applications accordingly. Universities, on the other hand, need to communicate these deadlines clearly to their applicants to avoid any last-minute surprises. By understanding and adapting to these changes, both students and universities can navigate the enrollment process more smoothly and ensure a successful academic journey. Now, with any big change, there are always some things to think about. When it comes to changes in policies, especially those that affect a large number of people, the stakes are even higher. It's not just about the immediate effects, but also about the long-term implications. People are naturally concerned about how these changes will impact their lives, their futures, and the broader community. This is particularly true when it comes to changes in student visa policies and enrollment limits. The enrollment limits and changes in visa processing have caused a lot of discussion. News outlets have been buzzing with headlines, and social media is filled with debates. Students, both current and prospective, are trying to make sense of what these changes mean for them. Universities are holding meetings to discuss the potential impacts, and parents are worried about their children's education and future opportunities. The ripple effects of these changes are being felt far and wide. Some people argue that these changes could create money problems for universities that depend on international students. International students contribute significantly to the financial health of many universities. They pay higher tuition fees, which help fund various programs and facilities. If enrollment numbers drop, universities might face budget shortfalls, leading to cuts in services, staff, and resources. This could affect the quality of education and the overall student experience. Others are worried that changing the rules often might confuse students and make Australia seem less welcoming. Consistency and clarity in policies are crucial for maintaining trust and confidence. Frequent changes can create uncertainty and anxiety among students, who may feel unsure about their future plans. This could deter potential students from choosing Australia as their study destination, impacting the country's reputation as a top education provider. And then there's the question of the 80% prioritisation limit. This policy aims to streamline the visa processing system, but it also raises concerns about fairness and accessibility. Some students might feel disadvantaged if they fall outside the prioritised group. The criteria for prioritisation need to be transparent and equitable to ensure that all students have a fair chance of obtaining a visa. Some experts are worried about whether this is a good long-term solution. They argue that while prioritisation might address immediate processing delays, it doesn't tackle the underlying issues in the visa system. A more comprehensive approach is needed to ensure that the system is efficient, fair, and sustainable in the long run. This includes investing in better infrastructure, training staff, and continuously reviewing and improving policies to adapt to changing needs and circumstances. So there you have it, the details on Australia's new student visa rules for 2025. While there are some things to think about, the overall goal is to make applying easier and bring talented students to Australia. My advice? Do your research, choose a course that's in demand and apply early. The sooner you apply, the better. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more updates on studying in Australia. Good luck, future Aussies. I'm cheering for you.